Hey,
Hello,
how are you
everybody.
guys? Happy
Welcome.
Saturday night.
Yes, we are so excited that you're here. We have another shocking bit of information for you here.
We
So,
definitely do. Yep,
yeah,
you're
stay
gonna.
tuned for this.
Yeah, stay tuned for this one.
Oh my gosh. Happy
Oh,
holiday if that's what you're into. We are so excited to show you all about this exciting category that we've had some luck in ourselves, right?
definitely. Yes, I've had quite a bit of luck in it, and it was just so funny because I wouldn't necessarily not. I wouldn't think that maybe some women would be into this kind of thing, but they are. And do you want me to tell you how I sort of found this little niche when I
Sure.
first started? Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a really cool church in my neighborhood, and they have a sale a couple days a week, and they happen to have a basket of bras. And I picked them up and I was looking at them, excuse me, and some of them were really nice. They were like brands like Aerie, that cute, like little younger brand. There were a couple from Victoria's Secret. So I believe I bought 3 of them, but I really looked them over, to make sure that they were in great shape.
Mm-hmm.
And I got them for like 50 cents and I brought them home. And within, I'm not even joking, 4 weeks, I sold them.
Awesome.
And I sold them for between $16 and $18. And every once in a while, if you get a really good Victoria's Secret one, you can even get around $22.
Oh my gosh, and that's for used bras?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Used
awesome.
bras. Now, they have to be in really great shape,
Oh, sure, I'm
of
sure.
course. But if you think about it, it's kind of like Levi's, right?
Yeah.
You know what you want, you know the size, you're comfortable with it, you order it, you get it, there you go. And
Yeah.
it makes shopping easier.
Yeah, not much of a chance of return, right? And not only bras, but socks and underwear, especially.
Yes.
We've had a lot of luck just with undergarments in general. I mean, everybody wears them. Just about everybody needs them.
Just about everybody wears them.
Well, one form or another. If you don't wear underwear, you probably wear socks once in a while.
This is true.
But
yes.
So it's just like a everyday necessity for most people. So when you have to go buy new underwear, you go into whatever department store and you pay like $20-$30 for a pack of underwear. And sometimes you can find them on eBay or something that much cheaper. We'll sell brand new modern packs of underwear as well. For
oh my
$20.
gosh. You have to check out one of our videos where we went in and we got all the bras and brought them all home. And we were going over my inventory sales just a couple minutes ago of bras.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my gosh, that's one we did on our arbitrage and blah, blah, blah. It's so fun. So it's really fun to see those things sell for a profit.
Right. Actually, let's check some of those out right now. Actually, these are in our Poshmark closet, or your Poshmark closet here.
Yeah.
Here are some examples right here.
Yes, that 3-pack Nautica Intimates. That was actually a what was it? What is it? Retail arbitrage. Hello, Michelle. It was one of our retail arbitrages. And that was a set of 3, I think. I'm trying to take a peek at it. Yeah. There we go. 3-pack.
Yep, of Nautica. Absolutely. Yeah. So again, a lot of these in the closet here are new with tags, but those are easy to find as well. Whether you're at like TJ Maxx or something in the clearance aisle like we do, and I've brought home some really cool things as long as with underwear and socks.
Adore Me is a brand that I do find sometimes and like to sell. I really like to sell. There was one actually that just went for $19 here. It sold. It was order canceled. But I did resell it. But this Maiden Form silver gray one right here, that was actually pre-owned. And it went for $18.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, so even used bras, have a look out, especially with the good brands, right?
And larger sizes, practical sizes. I have a lot in my closet of, 34Bs, 34Cs, but also have a variety of larger sizes and hard to find sizes too. So that's also kind of fun for me. It's my fun bra thing I do.
Right. Yep. Those sizes that are, less easy to find.
Right. Exactly. They're a
Mhm.
little tougher to find.
Right. So not only bras, let's talk about how about socks. Let's talk about some vintage socks, because if you remember us like a couple of months ago in one of our What Sold videos, we were really excited because Michelle, you brought home 2 packages of socks, right?
I did, yes, and I did, and I saw the socks, and I was like, okay, they're new in the package, and anything new in package with socks or whatever, I just grabbed them, brought them home, and I'm always like show and tell.
Yeah.
Honey, look what I got today when I was out, sourcing, whatever.
I
And
know.
I handed it to him.
Yeah, I mean, not only am I excited just to see a brand new pair of socks or underwear, because like I said, we list them and we sell them, but these were some that I had myself back in the 90s. So I'm like, oh yeah, vintage socks, and
they were new,
Yeah.
and they're in the bag still.
New in the package. And this is the exact example here, guys. At the top here, this is our
That's our listing.
That's sold. These vintage Champion tube socks, 6-pack, over the calf men's socks. Now, I didn't have these big tube socks, but I had more like the crew size socks with this Champion logo.
But these are I had no idea. I mean, I'm, out there doing my little sourcing thing, and
even so, you pick these up because whether they're modern or not, they're gonna sell. And we got lucky this time for sure. You know, to come across these vintage ones. And we're gonna scroll down a little bit and show you some awesome examples.
Yeah.
Not only of these, some other brands, and we'll zoom in really closely on a couple of examples here. And the examples that we're going to show you and zoom on closer are not even new in the package, and they were more valuable than the socks that we just sold for $120. So check that out in a few minutes here. But
yeah, it's unreal.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So let's look at this right here. We have a package of Hanes Herway ribbed cuffed socks, brand new in the package, selling for the exact same price, $120, guys. So what this is saying is that people love this particular sock. Like they will pay this much money to throw out their old Hanes Herways and replace them with brand new fresh socks. Oh my God, brand new fresh socks though, right?
Right.
How wonderful are they?
It's awesome. Yes.
It's one of the best things in life, I think. How about cashmere socks, right? You have turned me on to cashmere socks.
Okay, I was going to say, okay, cashmere socks I'm so not bougie at all. Never mind.
But
write me and I'll tell you where you can get them on sale.
But yes, cashmere socks. Wow. Anyways, but you love your vintage socks and you have to replace them, and the only place you can find them is like on eBay, because you can't walk into JCPenney anymore and pick these up.
And the cool thing about this too is this is the season to find this kind of stuff, right? I mean, garage sales, estate sales, church sales. I mean, estate sales can be jackpots because a lot of times you're clearing a home, maybe someone in the family, maybe there's some changes, and boom, you run into these. Look at this.
Yeah.
Right here, $105.
$105 again for these tube socks. Now, and you're totally right, honey. You could walk into an estate sale, and the estate sale, the people there may not even know that these socks are that valuable. They may throw a buck on a whole package of these, and here you go, selling them on eBay for $105. Yeah. So, oh my gosh,
those don't even look that clean to me. We were looking.
They could be. They could be.
No, show me those ones that went for like 125. I don't know if you can find them, but yeah,
we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna actually zoom in on those closely here. And okay, so check this out. So we got a vintage '90s Nike tube socks right below that, and that is one pair. One pair for $110. Just for that vintage logo to wear. I mean, oh my gosh, guys, be on the lookout. Holy cow. And again, right here, here's another vintage bunch of Champion socks. Not even the tube socks.
I was going to say they're not even tube socks.
Yep. They're like the crew size, and awesome. Look at that, $100 for a dozen pair out of the package. Pretty crazy. So as we keep on scrolling down, well, here's some Versace socks. I mean, I suppose those might go for a little bit more
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Sock. There's another exact same pack of the Hanes Fairway socks there, selling for $100.
Yeah.
So
Again,
yeah. So that, I mean, just kind of proves that that's the value of those socks when you find them.
that's just
So
what I was going to say.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is another big package of tube socks. You can tell this is vintage packaging, and look at those stripes on the tube socks.
I love them.
I know, right?
The stripes are the best.
It's so like, what is the movie, Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes. Oh, I love them.
$100 when you spot those on the wild. Not too hard to spot, right?
Yeah, I might have to keep them, but we'll talk about that.
I hear you. So let's zoom in actually on a couple of examples really closely and see. Now the ones that you're talking about, honey, are right here. Let's check these out. So a package.
Sorry.
No. Yeah. A package of 1990s Hanes socks. Now I remember having these too. Honestly, with the red lettering on them, the gray heel and toe.
I think I have some.
I might too. Honestly, to be honest with you, I know I had some back in the day. So check these out. They're the crew socks. They're not even the tube socks. They're not in a package, and they say $129.99. That's what they sold for, a 7-pack.
You have to see how gross the photography is on this. We were just ew. Wait, no, bat.
Yeah, I know. So that doesn't really exactly even, maybe it's just the lighting, but they are saying that these are new. If they have that new smell, I guess you could say they're new. But I mean, that just maybe the lighting, I hope, But when you got them home, even this one here, it just looks, like
dusty or something.
Yeah, dusty or something. But they're not in the package.
I wonder how much they could have gotten more if they took nicer pictures.
Nicer pictures, or if ultimately if they were new in the package, but
right.
Brighter pictures, showing that they're all nice and white, maybe they could have gotten much more.
Yeah, for real.
Even though it's only a 7-pack that sold for about the same price as ours new in the package. Just another example of, hey, I mean, even if they're not brand new in the package, still check them out. And there's another example of socks. Let's just check that out really quick because it's pretty cool. This is one pair here.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sweet. You may recognize them. Now, this is a 1992 Air Jordan. So immediately I think it was from the movie Space Jam.
Yes.
And Air Jordan.
Funny.
Right, yeah. And check out these. Number 23 on there. That's, of course, Jordan's number. And I got the little Air Jordan on the toe there. So $170 if you find a pair of these over the package. And they're claiming that they are new, without the holder or the retail, packaging that they came with. So they say they are new without tags. If I were to buy these, I would get them home. And if they had that new sock smell, I would be all right. But if they
didn't, I would be wondering.
Yeah, like I just inhaled some dirty sock and I wouldn't like that. So anyways, $170 for a pair of socks out of the package. It just goes to show, of course, there's going to be socks that are worth $20, or whatever. And, just do your own research, check these out when you find them.
Right. You're going to be looking for Fruit of the Loom and brands like Hanes, which we know, right?
Hanes, yeah. Probably the two main, types that, people also be looking for as well.
Maidenform.
Right. And there are some really obscure brands, guys, that I was doing some research. I never even heard of the brand. And they are, one of the top up there. So, I mean, I don't even know if it's we're showing you the example, but it just, look them up.
Notori is another beautiful brand of undergarments. Notori. That's one to look out for.
Notori, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Notori and Notorious for sales on eBay are underwear. And we're going to check some of those out now. So let's just do a little bit of scrolling, and then we're going to show you a really cool example really closely like we did with those other ones.
Ew.
All right. So let's start off right here. So we have 3 pairs of vintage 1980s Fruit of the Loom. Yeah. Golden blend briefs, like the tighty whities, like the old grandpa underwear.
Golden
And
blend.
Golden blend. These ones are particular.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out. But either way, you can tell this is vintage packaging.
I love the packaging.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So
Cool.
$115 for 3 pairs of underwear. That is, if you do the math, what is that, like $40 a pair? Something like that. That is insane, guys.
Well, unless they're cashmere socks.
I kind of had to laugh, I mean, I cashmere socks, yeah.
But
I like to see what vintage cashmere socks are worth, and dang. But yeah, guys, here's an example right here. $115 for 3 pairs of vintage underwear. Now, here's something, guys, that might make you sort of queasy, is a vintage men's jockstrap athletic supporter. Says that it's new other.
Ew,
so if you smell it, it has that new jock smell.
Ew, would you what?
You don't want to do that, of course. But so if it doesn't,
it's like a slingshot. That thing.
I know, but oh my gosh.
It says it's new. Can it be a new, but it's other?
New other, as in like it doesn't have tags or it's not like in a box or something. So I mean,
how do you know? You just have to smell it.
I guess you would have to smell it. You have to smell the jock to know if it's new or not. And if it's new, you take that risk. And if it's new, you have $100 bill. Check this out: $116 with 30 bids. It doesn't even say what brand this is, guys.
I want to see more pictures later.
Yeah, no. If you think that this is a fluke, check this out, because you'll see some more jock straps here.
It's we were laughing.
But I know, right? So
yeah,
let's move on and see that some other underwear has bids over $100. And this is another pair that is not in the package. It's new other, right? So rare vintage Under Armour. Okay, we got a good brand there. White briefs. Mm-hmm. My gosh, $120 for 1 pair. Are you kidding me?
If you go up, that's crazy. But I noticed that there's a collaboration right here. Rare. Okay. Bill Blass and Hanes. Bill Blass is, as you can see by the packaging, Bill Blass is the headliner here working with Hanes. And that's what made those particular ones special. Just by they wrote up a great description because I picked it up right away.
That's awesome. So just adding the designer's name is going to add a little value to it.
Oh yeah, collabs are great.
For sure. We love collabs. Now, here's a pair of vintage Calvin Klein briefs, less than $100. Somebody accepted, 1 pair out of the package.
Brown.
Brown too, yeah. So great. Anyways, now here is 2 packages of 1989 Fruit of the Looms ribbed white briefs, and those are for $100 right there. New other, maybe that looks like the package is like sort of opened.
Yeah.
But like there's nothing taken out. They just were like,
something cool about the packages. I like the packaging.
Yeah, that vintage packaging, of course.
Yeah.
All right, guys, be shocked again. Here's another jock strap. This is Bauer in Black, swimmer athletic supporter, USA made. And it went 22 bids for $117. Now, what the heck's going on here, guys? This is news to me, honestly.
We need a jock strap show.
We need to find these vintage jock straps, because I think I've seen like one of these at Goodwill. Honestly, like in the box here, you'll see some of these with the box. There's a Johnson & Johnson brand. Another swimmer jock strap, $110. Now, what, honey, do you think makes these jock straps so valuable? Is it like the material? Are they like way softer? Like, why would people pay $100 for an old vintage brand new jock strap?
Well, I haven't worn one before, so it's kind of hard to tell you exactly why. Maybe some don't chafe. I mean, I'm really at a loss.
Like what's the difference between one that you could go into Dick's Sporting Goods right now and buy one?
Well, you know what? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that it's like a bra.
Okay.
When you find something that fits you and you're comfortable in, then you're going to stick with a certain brand. Okay. Right. Because everything's, each pair is made differently.
That's a great hypothesis, honey. I like that.
Yeah. And so you have it's like you have your favorite bra. You have your favorite, athletic jock strap.
Okay. Yeah. Here's another one. World War II era.
Oh, wow.
So this is really vintage with a large bulge. So that went for $109
Well,
and 99 cents.
that's important, if for
To know the size.
yes,
Yeah.
for my goodness, gravity reasons.
All right. Now this one I can believe is at about $100. It's a vintage like Batman branded Fruit of the Loom boys underwear.
Underoos?
How cool, right?
Underoos.
Yeah. No, you would easily spot those, and I don't think
I
you would have to
love
be a
them.
seasoned reseller to know that these would be valuable. Just how
Mm.
Now, here's one of those bike brand athletic supporters in the box.
Ooh.
So that is actually, just guys, these old vintage jock straps are consistently going for $100 to $120.
Honey, you're missing out on something, and we're completely missing it.
I'm
going to read up more about these.
Now we know to look for those vintage jock straps. So here we go. Even boxer shorts, Hanes boxers, and these are full cut 2-packs right there, $100, vintage. So of course, there's going to be some down in the $100 range. $50 range. And hey, Cha-Ching King's here just because I heard the word underwear. Oh, thanks, Scott, for stopping by. We really appreciate it. We love underwear too.
We do. And I was just thinking to myself, we have a Labrador Retriever, and I'm just thinking to myself, okay, we spend $120 on underpants that end up being stolen, and next thing we know it, we're buying another set.
Yeah. So we buy our own underwear like at Goodwill, or we even find a deal on eBay, just like we buy for ourselves to sell.
It's a Labrador Retriever thing.
Right. So we have one more example to show you when it comes to vintage underwear, because this one is just kind of ridiculous too. Thanks again, Scott, for stopping by. I really appreciate it, man. We love your show. And okay, let's see here. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, yeah. And we have to say thank you, everybody, for all of the support, all of the wonderful, kind words and thoughtful comments and everything. The super chats. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for finally earning our YouTube dollars. Thanks to all of your kind donations and everything. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, everybody, for all of your support. We love what we do, and it helps us keep going. So thanks so much. Scott says, I've sold some vintage socks and underwear for crazy money. I know, right? Oh my God. It's something that
it's just amazing that you can sell them used, right?
Basically.
Well,
yeah. I mean, if they're the valuable
like
ones.
new without tags.
It seems like they're used, yeah, especially if you're taking like pictures in low light and they look all dusty and dirty.
The funniest thing about those socks, honestly, the expensive ones that we sold, I had no idea. Scouts honor, no idea, and I was so happy just to bring it back, and because I'm still learning about new things, and this was a little while ago. Honey, look what I have. And his eyeballs were like, like the PB Herman, the lady, Large Marge in the truck, where the eyeballs go, blah.
So Large Marge sent you.
Yeah, that's what you look like. You're like, ooh, let me see those.
Yes, and he had 2 packages of them. So, and they literally sold. The second person that bought the second package asked if we had any more packages. So, he would have gladly scooped them up. I think maybe underpriced them.
And we sold them for $119.99.
$120.
120.
Pretty sweet.
Buckaroonies.
So, heck yeah. And okay, so we got one more example here of some vintage underwear. Let's see. Here it is. Oh my gosh. No, that's not it. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna look at something that's sold with bids. Look at this, guys, 31 bids, and this went for $300. Now, 7 pairs of underwear for $300. That's like $45 a pair, right there. And we're talking about some Hanes tighty whities, not even in the package. Now, I actually do remember coming across some vintage underwear like these tighty whities, and they weren't in a package, and I actually passed up on them. I do remember, It's like,
Well-
oh, I wish these were new in the package because I would pick them up then. But now,
and that's how you learn.
exactly.
That's how you learn. And now we know.
I know. So
Sometimes it hurts a little bit.
I know. Look at this. And this even has like, at least the seller's like describing these like skid marks, right? I mean, no, they're probably not.
If that looks like a pen mark, but if it had a skid mark, I definitely think you should, tell your customer.
You gotta let them know. So that again, $300, guys, with bids. Oh my gosh, like somebody literally has had a drawer full of these exact things in this exact size. They had their own skid marks that they just had to get rid of them all and start off with a whole new fresh set, right? And they paid $300 to do that. That is crazy. So you guys, when you're out there, don't pass up on these.
Yeah. Check them out.
Oh my gosh. It's a nice little niche to get into. And like we said, if they're modern, vintage, whatever, modern, new in the package, still sell.
But yes, and again, keep your eyes peeled for bras.
Mm-hmm.
The Victoria's Secret, the Aerie, all of them.
All of the undergarments.
The ones that are in good shape.
Good shape, good brands. If they're vintage, they don't necessarily need to be in the package. Just remember that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. So, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Once again, we really appreciate it. Whether you're joining us live or on the replay, we so appreciate it.
Yes, we can't wait to see you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And next Saturday, these weeks are just blowing by already. Can you believe it?
It is, I know. And we just finished a streak of 122 days in a row posting to YouTube, which was crazy. It's actually 33.33% of this leap year in a row that we posted to YouTube. It was a little experiment, get some momentum going, and just prove to ourselves, I mean, we can throw out quality content every single day, if that's what we need to do. We took a little sort of like a break. My daughter, my daughter was in town, and my computer all of a sudden one morning just failed. Like it just started blinking at me. So
it did. It was crazy.
Yeah. So thanks so much to our good friends at the Geek Squad that fixed her up really quick, and very thankful for that because here's our show, and we're back in business.
Yeah, they did it. They fixed it in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And they work with Best Buy, and they're called the Geek Squad.
Yeah,
they're really nice. Nice. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, thanks again. And we'll see you.
Oh man, we are excited. We are probably going out tomorrow to do some garage sailing. Mm-hmm. We discussed it earlier.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be Sunday, and we're gonna hope for some good cleanup on those garage sales. Maybe even some free piles, which we love.
I was going to say, we love the last day of the garage sale or the estate sales the best.
Mm-hmm.
But garbage day is maybe.
Garbage day. Yes, we love that free trash, guys. And check out a new video coming out too about some free stuff that we got. A long form video. Just a little quick fun one. Still yet to be edited and released. So. Join us on Tuesday.
Busy.
Yeah, Thursday for What's Sold, Tuesday for our thrifting videos, and we're live Saturday nights.
Have an awesome week, you guys, and we will see you next Saturday at 8:00.
Hey guys, take care.
Bye.
Bye now.